Hi everyone, welcome to another 1510 ICC challenge. We're waiting for somebody to accept our challenge, and I was talking about trying to express my thought processes a bit better, not just talk, but just always mention what I'm thinking about relating to the game, for the purpose of future analysis of how my thought patterns change as I hopefully improve on the rating scales. So that's the goal, aside from obviously winning. Another one of the goals these days is to make sure I get the openings right, and if I come upon an opening I don't know, to learn it, because the last few over the board games I played, I had trouble in the opening, and it's not nice to be losing, well, to feel like you're losing by move 7. Not necessarily because you're losing material, but because the position is so difficult that you realize that it's all downhill from there. So having that on move 7 is never pleasant. Okay, so we got rascal44 from the United States. He plays d4. I'm just gonna do what I know against that. So this might be some sort of London system or call system or whatever. So I think knight to f6 is the opening theory I know here. Yeah, so here I can just play c5. I think that's the best against the London system. Oh, this is not the London system. This is the call system, I think. In the London system, this bishop on c1 comes out to f4, but here it stays protecting b2. But I think this is okay. I mean, I can maybe bring my bishop out now to g4, to f5. Where should I put my bishop? I could just play knight to c6, but if I remember correctly, in this kind of system, I mean, most of my pawns are going to be on white squares, so my white bishop is going to be my problem piece, and my dark bishop is going to be my strong piece. And for him, it's the opposite. So if I can change my light square bishop for his light square bishop, I should be doing okay. So the question is bishop to f5 and bishop to g4. Oh, bishop to f5. And if he plays knight to h4, I can play bishop to g4 maybe. Let's do that. Next move will be e6. I mean, I think even if I change this bishop for a knight, it could be okay, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe h6, just to make sure he doesn't trade this bishop. I'm just going to develop my knight, I think. Let's do that. What if I play c4 here and then play bishop d3? I kind of feel like I should have played bishop to g4 now. I'm just gonna play e6 and let's see what happens. Let's not waste too much time in the opening. Yeah, it's okay, take my bishop. I mean, this looks really bad for him. Just castled into an open h-file. So now I just need to think how I can maybe exploit that straight away. I mean, there has to definitely be a way here. Bishop d6. He just plays g3. This knight on f6 is blocking my queen from joining the attack. So I should move this knight somehow. Doing knight to b7, then knight to f3. Knight to e4, he takes, I take g3. Knight to d7. Maybe knight to d7 is okay. Where should I put this knight? That is a good question. Maybe knight to e4. It's okay. If he takes, I take. h3. I know there's something I can do here. I've had a similar position before. Maybe I'll just play knight to d7. Let's do that. Just opening up my queen to join the attack. I'll protecting c5. Kinda feels okay. Maybe I can play f5 here now. We have to gain more control over e4. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. That weakens the e5 square and the g5 square. And I'm just gonna see back here. I mean, the e5 square is controlled by both of my knights. My king can always go to the queen side. Maybe c4 is more accurate first. No, he plays b3. I'm thinking f5, and then get my knight back in. I can probably play g5 now, but then he can give a nasty check on h5, so maybe just bring my queen to h4. First, and I can castle next move. Queen to h4, knight to f3, queen to g3, That looks annoying for him, so let's do that. Queen to G3, is that feigning into something? Don't think it is. I'm using a lot of time again. Okay, so he is trying to get his bishop to e1. It's probably a good idea. And I play rook takes on h3. Rook takes on h3, bishop e1, queen to g4, knight to e5, and I'm in trouble. Thing is, my queen is going to be trapped. No, actually, he can play knight to g5. No, he can. I wish I had my knight back here now. I think I'm in trouble. Too eager to make some action there, and should have brought my knight to e4 first. I don't have any other moves though, do I? Otherwise my queen is gonna be completely trapped. I'm gonna have to sacrifice a rook for a couple of pawns here. I mean, what else can I do? Yeah, this game is gonna be a loss, unfortunately. That's what it looks like, unless he really messes up. If my knight was on e4, there would be no problem, so I should have brought my knight in first, before I started attacking so much. So 11 queen h4 is a mistake, it's too early. I know I can castle and stuff, but, or maybe that's okay, but I have to bring my queen back. What can I do? Really don't see what I can do. Okay, well, let's just go for this. Yeah, my queen is gonna be trapped with something simple like knight to h2 or knight to b2. There's no escaping. It's game over. Oh, okay. I didn't see that. That's, unless I didn't see something, I don't know, but um, maybe I can escape now somehow. When I get queen to g3 check, I actually even get rook to g3 maybe. That's incredible. I think I have my queen trapped. Might still be able to. redeem himself. I'm looking at rook to g3, queen to g3. I can see that rook to g3 fails to rook to g1, and I'm really not doing anything. I can actually save my queen, I think, by taking his knight with my rook. That could at least save my queen, and I probably can going to win the game somehow. I'm just saying if there's anything better. Queen to h4. He takes with a knight. It's unfortunate, otherwise I would lead to mate. I might not have anything better than, well, what about if I first play rook to g3, and then after he plays rook to g1, I take the knight. Maybe that gives him more scope to go wrong somehow. Let's see. Well, I need to play something, because otherwise I'm just going to be out of time to make anything happen. Knight to... What knight to, I think I'm going to play rook here. Oh, okay. Well, I can just take g2 now. No?
Check.
That is lead to checkmate. He could get himself mated despite me losing this game.
Check.
Yeah, I mean, this game was lost. Fortunately, my opponent is lower rated and he didn't see a simple queen trap. Yeah, and it's game over. He's given up. Let's checkmate next turn. Queen to h2 after he defends with his knight. Let's quickly analyze this. Let's play another one. Let's do it. Not time. That didn't take too long. Okay. So can we e4? So he plays d6, which is, I'm not even sure what kind of defense this is. It looks like a perk or a modern defense or something like that. Knight to f6, attacking my e4 pawn. I'm gonna play. I can defend it with a bishop. Bishop might be misplaced there, so let's defend with a knight. I'm gonna play h3 to stop this bishop from developing onto g4. It might not be the best spot for his bishop, but if I play knight to f3, I guess it could be okay. Knight to f3, bishop there. My bishop goes to d3. Well, my bishop wants to go to c4 here, I believe. Maybe I'll just play this just to be annoying. Now I'll play this. Double fianchetto. Okay. c3. I'm looking also at bishop b5 check. But I don't think that gives him much problem right now. So I'm gonna play this. Castles. Good move. Bishop c4, bishop b7, queen e2 maybe. Yeah, maybe looks okay. Play queen e2 to defend my e4 pawn, attacked by two of his pieces right now. Maybe you can play b5. That looks interesting. Maybe you can still play b5, but if I just take, I'm forced to take. Um, I can actually drop back to b3. I want a castle. c5. Yeah, he's playing well. If he takes, and I take, I think I'm holding everything still. I have a nice two pawns in the center. The only thing I don't like about my position then is my undeveloped bishop in c1. But it could be okay. So maybe I can play something like b3 now to develop that bishop. That kind of blocks my other bishop. I don't have much experience in this kind of structure, but I think it's okay for white. I just need to find the right plan here. Maybe just rook to e1, free up the f1 square for the knight. Yeah, let's do that. Now he is trying to take my pawn on d4 and attack my bishop, but my bishop's defended by that knight, so it's not that much of a big deal, to be honest. I don't like that my knight on d2 is tied up to the defense of this pawn here. So maybe bishop to b3, bishop to c2, but no, I don't like that. I want a rook on c1. How can I defend this e4 pawn? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just play d5 here. What I want to do is move my knight from d2. But right now I can't because of this weak pawn on e4. So I'm just trying to figure out a way to do that. I just thought of bishop takes an f7 check, but I'm not quite sure if that's helpful at all. I need to focus a bit more, I guess. Let's see. I don't like d5. I don't know why I don't like it. I think because it gives him the e5 square for his knight. Probably okay because my knight is an f3, but I just don't like the look of it. So I'm not gonna do that. I don't like the look of e5 either. I don't think I'm ready for that. Maybe bishop. Maybe I should exchange knights for bishops. Bishop to a6. Maybe I want to try that. Bishop to a6. Let's do that. I hope that's a good move. Just the bishop feels more powerful than my bishop right now, so it might be a decent move. Now my bishop might be useful on b5, but I can just take. Bishop b5, take. If I take, um, he's attacking e4 still with enough power to make me defend it. I can't. No, I can't just move my knight away then. Can I? Yeah. Maybe I should take. Take and then knight to f1. That looks okay, I think. Then he plays e4. So the kind of positions that give me trouble, huh? It's just too much going on to think in even 10 minutes. So it's either bishop b5 or bishop takes on a7 or b7, sorry. I'm gonna play this. Oh, didn't think of that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, he found that move really fast. I'm gonna go back to e3 now. Now my knight is free to move about, so I'm gonna play that. He has more space on the queen side, but maybe I can get an attack going on the king side. Bishop c2. Okay. If he opens up file, his rook becomes very, very active. My bishop is a bit. If I play v5, his bishop's also not great. If he gets knight to c5 then, attacking my e4 pawn, but I wonder if letting him take is worse. Maybe not. I'm gonna let him take, I think. Okay, he doesn't want to take yet. Maybe bishop to e3 now, and then queen to d2. My e4 pawn right now is defended sufficiently, but if I play bishop to e3, I only have two defenders, and once he takes with a pawn, I can just take with the bishop though. Yeah, that could be okay. Let's go for that. Remove that. Okay. Want to get my queen out of there, so just queen d2 I think, just to put more pressure on that pawn. Okay, now I don't know what he's doing. Now he's finally going wrong. I think he played really well until this point. Rook to h8. He has no business attacking me on the king side. His pawn on h6 was sufficiently defended. I can play rook to. I'm gonna centralize the rook, I think. What about bishop to b1 and queen to c2? This queen to c1 just doesn't look good. And I want to get my queen out of this file with his rook on it, giving more flexibility. This pawn is still defended. We'll have something stronger here. Knight to h4, doesn't look like it. Knight to f5, no. I'm thinking bishop to d1. Yeah, I mean, what is he doing? I mean, what is the point of that maneuver? I really don't know. Really don't know. I mean, I can't even open this file now because he unconnected his rooks, so I can even win a rook. Possibly. So, d takes on e5. And he takes with a pawn. What about a4? I may just queen to c2 for now. And try and double up on that file before I open it. I'm gonna go for that. Is he just messing with me, or he's just... I have no idea what's going on here now. Really don't. He's trying to run to the queen side with his king so that he can attack me on the king side. Is that his plan? I don't know if he's joking with me or if he's actually serious. That seems ridiculous to me. So rook to d2. No, it looks like rook to e2 looks better, maybe. I'm not able to see. Okay, yeah. You keep doing that. If I take now, he takes with a knight. I take with a knight, he takes with a pawn, and I double up. It's not quick enough. If I double up now, that could be okay. He has connected his rooks again. Let's double up anyway. This bishop is a bit awkward now on e3 after this doubling up. Might play a4 next. Maybe. Yeah, he's attacking now. My knight can come into... or my bishop can come here actually. He wants to trade bishops, it's fine. This bishop's not really doing much on e3 anymore, so bishop to g5, he moves his king. I prevent him from playing h4. Let's go for that. If he beats me after doing all that weird stuff, I'll be very embarrassed, extremely embarrassed. Let's see. Let's see, Rascal. He really did mess up in the first game. He had an easy win and got my queen trapped. Sorry. Oh, my tea, I forgot about it. It's gonna be cold now. So I am thinking a4 now, so I can put my bishop on a2. My bishop would look good there. Let's do it. Cold tea. Yeah, I forgot bad about it. Still nice, but not as nice as it is when it's hot. Didn't really check a4. b4 maybe his best move. He goes for that. Yeah, we can just take. Which way? Bishop or knight? I'm liking knight so that he doesn't bring his bishop with tempo on my rook. Take with knight. Yeah. Okay. I think he thinks he's like a master tactician, Bobby Fischer or something. I don't see this working out for him. I really, really don't see it working out. So I'm thinking here just bishop to g5 again. I could take his knight and simplify now that I'm winning. Maybe that is the best course of action. This knight is, I mean, it's kind of redundant though, this knight. Yeah, maybe just bishop here. Looks good. He's making it easy for me. I'm happy to trade my darks for a bishop for his darks for a bishop though, so let's do that. And now I'm thinking it's time to open the position up. To just take, because his king is extremely awkward, in an awkward position, in an extremely awkward position, and my rooks are doubled up in this file, so I'm not even going to think about it anymore. Just going to go that, do that. I need my queen to join in the attack somehow. I don't want to check him on d6 yet because it's not really achieving anything. Oh, it is. Maybe I can just triple up and attack his rook, and he might not see that. So I'm gonna go for that.
Check.
Queen to d2 coming. Sneaky attack on his undefended rook on h6, which at his level he might not see. He might be focusing on this file right now. Let's see. I think despite what he does, it's a winning position for white. He did notice that, so that's good for him. Now, I need to make this knight useful somehow. Knight to f1, knight to e3. Maybe queen to g5, pin that knight. Maybe you can just break the pin, but then I can win two pieces for the knight. Maybe just take on b5 first. The knight to f1 is failing because he wins a pawn. So I'm gonna take this pawn first before doing anything else. Now I'm thinking queen to g5 to pin that knight to his king. And if he moves his king, I can get the two knights for a rook, which is it's good. So maybe I have something better though. Let's see. I have 3 minutes. Answer this. simplify the position. I have to remember that I am material up material, yeah. Okay, so now he has to move his king, I think. I'm not sure he has anything else. If he doesn't move his king, I'm gonna play. Oh, okay. So he wants the two rooks for the queen. I have no choice. How can I exploit this now? Queen to d2 check, perhaps. It's not really doing much. Might just play f3 now to defend this pawn and free up my bishop. That looks like a good plan. Yeah, he can't play knight to c5 yet because his other knight will be undefended, so he needs to take care of that first before he can move knight to c5, which is probably his best move to get that knight into an active position. And my bishop is defending this. My bishop is my worst piece right now. My knight isn't terribly good either. So, okay. I'm not gonna trade this knight with you there. I'll help you. So knight to e2 or knight to f1 or knight to h1. Knight to f1, I think. Yeah. My next move is gonna be queen to d8, I think, to control that back rank. I mean, this knight's not really doing very much. Sure, he can come to d3, but I don't really mind. So if I play my queen to d8, I can maybe give him a little bit of trouble. Yeah, let's go for that. I have 2 minutes left. I have to play a bit quicker. Let's see. What can he do? Knight to d3. It's okay. I can just take it. He defends that knight. Good move. I imagine it is. Knight to e3 now. And then I can start bringing my king up. Knight to e3 is good, I think. Just make that piece a bit more active. That knight on the rim there, you know what I say about them. Terrible pieces. Just slowly improving the position of my knight and hopefully my bishop eventually. His rook is out of the game, which makes me happy. Okay. That is slightly annoying, but what about queen to g8? Attacking his rook. Where is he going? I can defend it with that knight again. Or queen to a5. I have 1 minute 28. I need to play. I need to play. Let's play here. No. Let's play here. I saw that I would play queen to g8. He can just play rook to g8. That could have been okay for him. I can try and be annoying around here, this way. He is way up on time. That is my main problem now, 1 minute 24. with 10 seconds of increment, it's not good. He needs to activate that rook. If I was here, I'd rook to h8, I think. Okay. And I just go back. And I'll go back. Okay. I don't see a problem with that. So now I can attack his rook. What about when I attack his rook? Knight to f6. It's probably okay. Knight to f6. I can just give a check on f8 and get out of that.
Check.
He has to be careful because his knight is undefended. I think his only move is maybe king to e6. And, yeah. How about this?
Check. Check.
This. I can win this pawn. Anything better? I can't win this pawn. What am I talking about? Ooh, that would be nasty. Let's play here. Okay. I'll play here, can I? Let's play here. I did that so I can play g4. Like this.
Check.
Just to control the back rank again. King, queen to b. Check, that's good. Yeah.
Check.
Let's go for that. Maybe I can win e5. I will win something here. And then after that, hopefully his position will start falling apart. I might win a piece, actually. That's what he's analyzing now. He's probably going to lose something. King to e7. Maybe that's his best move. Because then when I win e5, he can protect with his knight. And if he plays king to e6, I can check on b6 and win his knight. If he plays king to to c6, that could be okay as well. He resigns because after e5 falls, I think he is gonna be in trouble. So that is the reason he resigns. He challenges me to another game, but 2 is enough, so I'm gonna decline that. And let's have a quick look at both games. So first, last game, I played white. So my main goal about the opening being okay is kind of coming out. It is fine. Bishop d3 suggested here. I did think of that, I think. Didn't really like it though. Played this. White is okay. I'm playing solid. And here this is a mistake. Bishop doesn't belong on c4 in this configuration. So I think I need to have a look at the modern defense, which is I think this is what it's called, and try and look at some of the plans white undertakes, because I don't get it very often, and obviously I struggled a little bit. And his bishop became very powerful after this move, which is probably why the game is slightly to black's favor. It's still not terrible, it's still chances for both. e5 is the best move. I did think of e5, but I just got scared. I mean, there's so much going on here. And what about this? h5, what this is, I don't know. And this. That pawn is meant to be okay. Yeah. So maybe I have to remember that e5 is a decent plan in this position. It just looks so unnatural to me. Okay. Look at this, which is still okay. Just holding the center. Here, e5 is once again the best move. So bishop takes into 7 is very good for me, which is what I thought. But if he had taken, then that's not good for me. Why is this very good for me? Takes on e5 again. Okay. It's a very complicated position. All the pieces are on the board, all the pawns are on the board, especially in a blitz game. How do you figure all of it out? I don't know. Okay, let's go. So far, no big blunders, just slight mistakes. Yeah, I thought e takes on d4 was good for him, but he didn't play it, so he gave me a chance to put my bishop there. And now here is where he lost the game. What in the world is he doing? The computer doesn't mind it, but when the position is close, he can take his time to do this. But I think I felt better after all this happened. I felt like it was easier to play for me already. D takes on e5. Straight away, he's winning. On b3. Yeah, once his king is here, look at this. It's really bad for him. He hasn't lost any material, but he's almost done a whole piece. Oh, what happened here? I think I'm lagging. No, the computer is lagging. Let's try and find another. Maybe it's disconnected. Let's give it a couple of minutes, and if nothing happens, then we'll have to call it a day. Maybe I can just close connection and then connect again. Oh, come on. Usually it has my details saved. I don't actually remember what my password is. Well, that's bloody brilliant. Okay, well, we're not gonna get to look at those games. I'm pretty sure I failed miserably in the first game. My queen was trapped, but he missed that. gave me a chance, and he got punished with a checkmate. So I have to remember that in the first game I should develop my knights and get more pieces over to the side of the board where I'm going to attack before getting my queen into such a perilous position close to his pieces. So I think that's the lesson from game 1. And in game 2 I just need to look at some games against the Perk defense so I could feel a bit more comfortable with pushing moves like e5, which I just didn't want to do because it felt weird. um, so those are the takeaways for today. And for him, I have no idea why he put his king in the middle like that with all the pieces on the board. He might have had his chances when he changed his queen for 2 of my rooks, if his rook was playing part, like if his rook was coordinating his knights and his bishop. Especially because my knight and my bishop, they were both very poor pieces. They were not really doing anything for a long time. And once they did get towards the middle, well, my knight and my queen got behind his pieces, give a few uncomfortable checks. Something eventually was going to fall for him. In this case, it was at least a pawn, but it could have been more than that if he wasn't accurate. It could have been a piece and a pawn. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.